Hey y'all, long time no see. I know. I have been doing a lot. I have had my baby, as you all know. So since then, I've moved out of my house in Shreveport, Louisiana, and we have picked up and moved to Dallas. And that's where I have been, and that's what I've been doing, just being in the process of moving and raising Parker. I just haven't had enough time to make videos for you all, but I wanted to drop in and do a video on this spring look. And as you can hear him in the background, I had to do a voiceover because he just wasn't having it. He wasn't really allowing me to do talk through as I did this look. So I'm gonna add a voiceover to this look, but you wanna see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so here I'm using my favorite Jordana Lavish Brown eyebrow pencil. And this is my favorite pencil that I always use, and it's not black, but it's really dark, so it matches my eyebrows perfectly. And as you can see, I keep my routine pretty simple. I don't use eyebrow gels and all these extra powders and all that stuff. I just kind of keep it simple with my eyebrow pencil. And then here I use the Pro Conceal in Fawn to just clean up my brows underneath, to make them look more uniformed and just make them look really nice and freshly arched. So if you do that, your eyebrows will look even better than they would if you didn't do this part, which some days I don't do this part, but today I felt like doing it. And now we're using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer, and this is my favorite eyeshadow primer. I got it from Ulta. I got that eyebrow pencil from Walgreens. And this eyeshadow primer is $18, but it's really good. And here I'm using my Nicka K Contour Duo powder set that I got from my beauty supply store. And I use that lightest color as my contour color for my for my eyelids. And I really love this color for transition color. I pretty much use this as my daily transition color. Even if I don't wear eyeshadow, I'll just use this color in my crease like that and blend it really good, and then put on some mascara and I'm out the door. But today I'm going to use it as my transition color, along with this Rimmel Scandaleyes and Paranoid Purple. These are really good eyeshadow pencils. You just have to make sure that you blend it out really good. So here I'm just putting the dark can't speak today, the dark purple color in the outer crease, and then you're going to blend that in really good with your flat eyeshadow brush. These brushes are from ColourPop. Her brushes are really good. So you want to make sure that you blend. Blending is the key when it comes to eyeshadows. You always want to make sure that you blend until your arm's about to fall off, and that's when you get the best look when you blend. So because I have hooded eyes, eyeshadow tends to get stuck in that underneath that extra skin on my eyelids, so I have to pull my eye to make sure that I can get inside that skin and blend out the eyeshadow really well. You know, for my hooded eye people, you will know what I mean when I say this. That line going in the middle of my eyeshadow gets stuck in there, and I hate it. I wish I had smooth eyelids. So now I'm using the Teasing Turquoise, which this is a beautiful blue. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. So yep, you're going to put that on the rest of your eyelid, and you're going to blend your heart away. Just blend. Yes, it looks crazy right now, but it won't look like that for too much longer because we're going to blend it all out. So right now you just want to blend. And when you're blending, you want to blend in patting motion, kind of patting and sweeping motion. You're not really rubbing, because you'll rub it off. So you want to pat it and kind of do left to right, kind of sweep motions gently though. So that's what I'm actually doing, like a patting motion as I blend this out. Then once I get that blended, my camera actually died when I got to this part. This is my e.l.f. Eyes, Lips, and Face palette, which I love. I use the pink part, the pink eyeshadow, and I put that in my crease area. So you didn't see me do that part, but make sure you put the pink in your crease area where I had the transition color. And so now we're putting that purple color underneath our eye, on our, not quite on the waterline, but underneath that, and you want to smear that out. Not smear, smudge. Smudge that out. And next we're going to work on my face. This is my favorite concealer to conceal any dark blemishes that I have. It has an orange base, so anytime you use an orange base, it cancels out the darkness in your skin once you put your foundation on. So I always want to make sure you cover that first, then put your foundation on. And I don't know about you all, but I love to listen to ratchet music when I'm getting ready. So I was listening to some Future as I was filming this. So yeah, I wish we could play whatever we wanted without getting copyright strikes, but YouTube don't play that. So here I'm using L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation in two colors. The 109 is my shade, and the 110 is the color that I'm using. It's a lighter color, so I use that in my highlighted areas because I don't really care too much for the super light under eye area. I don't want it to be too bright sometimes. Sometimes I'm going for that look, but for the most part, I don't really like the super bright under eye area. So I just use both of these two colors to give me a really nice face. And then I don't use my, what is it called? My loose face powder anymore. I just use my Fit Me Set and Smooth powder right now. And that does me just fine for now. Like some days I just feel like keeping it simple. Some days I don't feel like fussing with loose powder. What is it called? The Airspun face powder. That's it. The Airspun loose face powder is my favorite loose powder. But some days I don't feel like fussing with that. So I'll pull out my Fit Me. And this is in a lighter shade. So I always put it in all my highlighted areas for the most part. And it does blend in really well into my skin. So I really love that. Here I'm going back into my Nicka K Contour kit, and girl, I accidentally hit that wrong color and did not mean to do that because you'll see. No, that was way too much. But you blend it out. If you ever find that you put too much, you just go back into your face powder and you can blend that out. And everything will be all good after that. So just make sure you go around the edges to really get that blended into your face. So yeah, you can see how I get that, fix that, because that was a mistake. So now you want to take your fluffy brush and contour your nose. You just want to run that down the side of your nose, and I always go back over it and blend it with my hands. Now this is my black Radiance Toasted Almond blush, my favorite blush. I use this pretty much every day. And now we're going on to eyes. This is the e.l.f. Cream Gel Eyeliner in black, and it's so creamy. I didn't realize this would be that good because I normally use the black Radiance one, and it's dried out. I have to get another one of those, but this one is really good as an extra backup. So if you can't find the black Radiance one, give this e.l.f. one a try. It was really good. I liked it. Concentration. You know what it's like trying to put on a cat eye. It takes ultimate concentration. Take your time. And now the ultimate struggle, girls. The lashes. That glue that I use, which is this Revlon lash adhesive, sucks. So I tried my best to get these lashes on the best that I could. They wasn't really sticking, and I even let them sit for like 30 seconds, and the glue still didn't get as tacky as I like. Look at that. Don't get defeated.
2,000 years later.
Finally, I got it looking somewhat decent for the video. I started to just say forget them all together, but they were so pretty. I just was determined to get them to work.
2 hours later.
Ladies, if you have any glue that you can tell me to use that works even better than this, please leave it below because this glue sucks. So now on to my favorite part, highlighting. I use the Hollywood Boulevard in Wet n Wild, which this is my all-time favorite drugstore highlighter. It gives you a natural glow. It's not kind of like bam in your face, but you can tell that it is there. Like, it gives me a really nice glow. And I put some underneath my brow bone to kind of give a highlight there. And then you want to put some in your inner eye tear duct area. And that brightens up your eyes and makes your eyes look more open and awake. And you can also do this if you don't have eyeshadow on. It gives a pretty look too that way. So yeah, that's my eye look right now. We're working on the lips. And of course I had a jam session to Kendrick Lamar. I love this song. We're going to be alright. And this is my favorite Beautique lip liner from Sally's. I pretty much use this lip liner with most of my lip colors to give me a really nice ombre effect on my lips. And the lip color that I'm going to be using today is the ColourPop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Lychee. I think that's how you say it. Lychee? I think it's Lychee. Yes, that's a really pretty pink color, fuchsia pink color. When you mix it with this blackberry, oh my goodness, that gave me such a pretty color combination. So if you haven't tried this, you can use any plum colored lip liner and mix it with this, and girl, you'll be good to go. And that sums up this video, you all. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.